Hello, I'm Bob Walters. I am a filmmaker and film educator for many decades, and today I want to discuss film festivals and how to get your film into them. Here are 7 tips to improve your film festival odds. A caveat before we begin: poorly made films are never going to be considered into any film festivals anyway, so if you have bad camera work, poor audio, weak editing, you shouldn't really be entering festivals yet anyhow until you improve those skill sets. But if you have a solid film, let's take a look at your best odds for getting into the film festivals. Tip number 1, understand how film festivals are scheduled. Festivals, if they have an in-person screening versus the online festivals, are going to pick films that not only meet their criteria, but have running times that make sense for their screening schedules. So disregard this point if you're making a feature film. They have different rules. So most screenings at film festivals are in 90-minute blocks. So if you have a film that's, say, 39 minutes, it's really difficult to schedule your film and other films into a 90-minute block. I just completed a film that's 31 minutes, and I am completely aware that I screwed myself out of a ton of festivals that cap out at 30 minutes. But my film has some other elements going for it, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So what is the sweet spot of running time for film festivals? And that's typically between 7 minutes and 20 minutes, give or take. Many filmmakers understand this. Many filmmakers write and direct films with this criteria in mind, and they're the ones that are typically getting into festivals over and over again. Tip number 2, write a film with a specific festival genre in mind. So go out and make an action and stunt film and submit it into an action and stunt festival. Make your conservation documentary and enter it into earth-friendly festivals. Focus on something specific. And folks, there are hundreds of festival themes: LGBTQ, women, travel, history, sports, ocean. Basically, if you can name it, there are a bunch of festivals for it. So my film is a pirate film: treasure maps, sword fights, sea battles. And I specifically focused on 3 categories: historical fiction or history, costume and set design, and festivals that had action, stunt, adventure inside of categories. And I did not even waste my time, energy, or money on festivals that just had best short film category. I know that my track record is pretty stellar getting in. Tip number 3, don't enter festivals for prizes or cash. Festivals are not really designed for big payouts. Festivals are much more for marketing, for bragging rights, for boosting your social media views, for a higher YouTube viewership. And if you're in the industry, winning a festival or getting into a festival basically builds your resume and gets you jobs. So if you are gunning for a big cash payout or a big prize of some sort, your odds of getting into festivals are just going to drop drastically. Tip number 4. Don't enter festivals hoping for a very big audience. The vast majority of film festivals are small. They're not all like Sundance. These small festivals will generally pick between 8 and 20 films. They publicize and sell tickets locally. They might fill a few hundred seats for the screening, and a lot of those seats are being filled with other participating filmmakers. I'm from Los Angeles, and the screenings that I've been to for film festivals, even in LA, they're modestly attended at best. But there is an exception. If you are near a city that hosts a local festival, look into the local categories: made by local filmmaker or a state resident, shot locally, use local crew. Try to get into those festivals because 1, you're going to have a better chance of getting in, and 2, if you get in, you have a local screening on someone else's dime. Tip number 5, read the fine print before submitting. On the positive side, the fine print now for some festivals are showing you percentages of submitted films versus chosen films. I read those percentages because If it is a really low percentage of entry, I don't even bother entering because the odds against me are really stacked. On the negative side, if you don't read the fine print, you're going to miss submission criteria. So let's say you don't submit your behind the scenes photo that they asked for, or you don't submit your cast list. Your film is going to get pulled without even being watched. Tip number 6, understanding judging dynamics. I've been a judge for many years in music, in film, in speech and debate. And so often the best person or best film that we would have liked to chosen as the winner sometimes doesn't get chosen because judging is difficult. Judging is human in nature. Judges argue. We, as judges, defend a film that others might not like, or a contest organizer gets involved and the choices that we want suddenly get mixed up. So, how do you keep your film on top? Well, give the judges absolutely no reason to dismiss your film. Make sure you are meeting all the criteria, that you have all of your submission materials, and make sure you write a lovely write-up and a cover letter that has proper spelling, grammar, punctuation, complete sentences, because that shows that you are a professional. And then, here's the last part of that. Make sure your film isn't breaking any rules like copyright or proper releases. And then also make sure it's not offensive. Dropping the F-bomb might have seemed like a really cool choice at the time, very artistic, but it'll be that one judge who absolutely will not choose your film because you chose that artistic choice. Tip number 7, getting into festivals helps you get into more festivals. If judges are reading your film entry and you have already achieved some level of success on the festival circuit, they are more inclined to watch your film all the way through and give it a good fair shake. And if your film is in the last set of competition slots and this film over here has no awards so far and your film does, they're probably going to pick your film. So there it is, 7 tips to improve your film festival odds. This is Bob Walters signing off.